Good morning everyone, it's Vinny here from Vinny's Home Brew Emporium, and I am just about prepared for the brew day for the Panhead Supercharger, in memory of Paul Wicksteed. So, I've got my grandfather was just putting some hot water for it, just because when I unpacked it, it had a bit of mould on stuff, so yeah, did that. We're all set up outside, as you can see, the hops are watching on, and most importantly, first brew of the day is on. Cup of tea. So I'm just going to get sorted, get my water in, get my sparge water heat, water in there, and then join in the gang and see what's going on in the brew days around the world. So I'm looking forward to this. It should be cool. Last night I did a wee bit of prep work, so here's a quick video in the garage, and then yeah, we'll be back to the brew day and on we go. Right, yeah, what we're just going to quickly do is, I've just done an STC 1000, here we are, we just made it up the other day, and as you can see it's showing minus 0.8. And anytime you get any, I guess, instrument that measures, you want to test it. So what I've got is a jug that's filled with ice, and I've just put a little bit of water in so it just makes it into a liquid, and this should really read on the STC, this should read 0. So if it's not reading 0, it's because the sensor, I mean this sensor is a bit of a hash one. When I bought it I wanted a little bit longer cord, so you know, the STC could be calibrated for a certain cord length, like past, don't know. But by doing this I know that I've got a 0.8 offset. So when I set my kegerator to like 17, it'll be reading, when it's reading 17 on that, it's actually 18. It's 1 degree different, so it's 1 degree below. So it's good to know. I've done this with my other STC, with this one here. This is not an STC, I don't know what brand this one is, but this one's really good. That one was bang on when we did it. It's perfect. I haven't tested the other one. Don't tell Laura, so choose which one. So yeah, if you ever wire your own STCs and what have you, just check. Make sure you know everything's reading properly. You know, thermometers used for your mash, definitely check. I had one that was 2 degrees out once, and so when I was mashing at 67, it was actually mashing at 69. So you're getting different reactions at that point, which can make the difference between, you know, a attenuated beer to where you want, and you know, a beer that's not quite what you're after. So always measure and norm across the range as much as you can, I guess is the message. I'm drinking a Czech Pilsner at the moment, and unfortunately I think I've got a slight DMS problem, which is down to not boiling off the DMS when I did the beer, which is a shame because the rest of it's really good. The ferment seems quite good and there's no diacetyl, so that's a bit of a shame, but it's not massively noticeable. But you know, drinks just like a commercial lager. I had Hot Rocker earlier, it smelled just the same. And the flavour's good. But right, and get this set up so it's ready for the Supercharger clone tomorrow. Woohoo! Hey everyone, so brew day is started. Look.
Why are we all going to do like this?
Everyone's doing their stuff. There's Zane. Say hello, Zane. There he is, mashing in. We've mashed in, and we're sort of circulating nicely. This is crazy. I've never seen so many people brewing at once. And get Grant to say hello. Say hello, Grant! Whew, lots of beer being made today. Cool. So normally in the shop, I've got my sink and everything, and it's easy to hook my cooler up to this thing. But as I'm outside, I've had to do a bit of a Kiwi ingenuity, a bit of tape and a clamp, and I hope it holds. Otherwise, there's stuff everywhere, and I don't want my laptop getting wet. But we're coming up. We're almost there. Starting to clear up. I think everybody else is doing well. and the sparge water is up to 71. So yeah, we'll give it a wee bit more, and then we'll get cracking into the sparge out. The mash pH was 5.4, which is perfect, and I've weighed out all my salts, so hopefully at least the water profile should be alright. So almost full. Alright. So this is what, chilling down from 53 into there. It's probably only be about 20. There's some falls on the thing. And the weather's been interesting, as you can see. It's nice that way. Not too nice that way. So we had to move inside. The yeast starter, is there anything similar? Ah, here it is. It's still got a wee bit of a krausen on, but I'll decant most of that off before pitching. What I'll probably do is set this up in the fermentation chamber in the garage, and wait till it gets to about 18°C, just to make sure I don't want to pitch too early and pitch a bit hot. So I've probably still got an hour or two before that. So all in all, it's a pretty successful brew day, pretty easy. I'm having to move it halfway through because it was starting to get wet. But yeah, good fun day. And it's been great watching, talking with guys from all across the world. I think at the moment we've got Canada, USA, UK, obviously New Zealand, different parts of New Zealand. So yeah, it's been awesome. A great tribute to Paul. And if he's watching, he'll be stoked with it. It's been so cool, and we'll continue, on once we've finished our bit, and move on as the time zones, makes it okay for people to brew. So yeah, man, it's been pretty cool. So here she is, all settled in. We ended up with quite a bit more. It's 21 litre recipe, and we've probably got 22, and there's still a fair bit in the grain powder itself, but we're under gravity at 1054. It's a bit annoying, but as you can see, we probably didn't do too well on the chilling charts either, so it was at 23. So I'll leave this in here for now, give it an hour or so, and that should hopefully be on its way down then at that point. And I'd forgotten I hadn't used this for ages, and I hadn't got a shelf, so I quickly had to knock up a shelf. But so we're sent to testers, isn't it, for these things? So we'll put that on so it's as tight as possible. And as you can see, or possibly hear as well, it's all kinds of horrible out here, and it's currently throwing it down. And we just had a hailstorm as well, and we've had some big claps of thunder. So there's even some hail in there. I'll make a mad dash back to the house and then come back in here in about an hour later and pitch, and away we go. So successful brew day.